Hello, folks. Sorry I was a little later than normal starting tonight. I was thinking, okay, I'll be able to get my medication sorted for um the week, just while the countdown timer's going down. I barely got halfway before it hit 0, so oops. But it's all sorted. I am medicated as well. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. For those who are wondering, yes, the race was interesting. I enjoyed it. I think I fell asleep in the middle, annoyingly, but well, one of those things, eh? Right. Let me see. My bot's not running, is it? Nope. Why is my bot not running? I promise I'm professional. Honest. I'm not entirely sure I believe it, but yeah. Alrighty. So I am playing catch up a little bit, but nothing too major right now. Anyway, let me switch this over and we can get this show on the road. Now, I'm not expecting this to take too much longer. Oh yeah, no signal, whatever. I'm not expecting this to take too much longer. So I might. There's a chance that I might be able to do something after I'm done with the main game. I don't know yet, is the short answer. I don't know. But yeah, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Right. So, why is my bot not coming up? I am live, right? Yeah, I'm live. Okay. Okay, so the last we left things, we died. Snake is a traitorous motherfucker. And, yeah, so Snake's a traitorous motherfucker. We died. Emma died. After going to all that trouble to saving her. The virus we were given by the president, didn't work for shit, and, yeah, I don't know why. Oh yeah, and Arsenal Gear launched as well, so yeah. I don't even know why we're continuing this game, but we are. So let's see what's left to do.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Huh?
Wake him up.
Well, it's always nice to be known, isn't it?
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
I just realized my volume is way up on my end.
You remember me, don't you?
I need to turn it down.
You've grown.
I had it turned up to the race and I forgot to turn it back down.
High
I just
concentration of
noticed it was
cerebral
picking up my
implants. Have they altered your memory too?
yeah. I just realised that like it was picking up in my mic audio as well. So yeah. Sorry. I don't think anyone's here at the moment, so it's not the end of the world. But anyone watching the VOD
This is
later,
my son.
oops.
I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war.
Hello.
You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
Well, you said.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered.
Which, yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Big boss.
By interesting, I mean it's going to suck like shit.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Well, you would.
Am I? Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is
Yes,
blowing. We
shout
shall
out
speak
to
again.
the skillful hiding of nudity that doesn't technically exist.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I won't go
I'm
into too
switching
much
over to
detail. Let's just,
nanocommunication.
but I will just say that Raiden is not anatomically correct. Let's just put it that way.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, It turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives.
Not a chance.
2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
Welcome
so you
in,
were partners
Tori.
since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this,
Huh?
when I confronted him here.
Hope you're
You
doing
fought
well
with
this
Snake?
evening.
When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So
Yeah,
you
so that was
joined
that small
hands with
errand
him
that
to pay
Snake was
back a
dealing with
debt.
before
No,
the oil
mutual
fence.
gain.
Mutual gain.
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
Somewhere that I'm not looking forward to going.
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Oh, don't worry. Nor can we, because it's still game over if
Olga,
discovered.
you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Why the game forces you to go through that, I have no idea. But it does. Now, there's nothing we can do right now. Like, not a thing. There we go. Just gotta wait for that call. I could have maybe forced that call through earlier, but
Jack, are you
yeah.
alright?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight,
Sorry if I'm
I was
not saying
praised,
too much
fed,
at the
and had a
moment,
bed to
just
sleep in.
because,
I think I was only
well,
6
there's a
when
lot
I
of
held
plot
my first
going on,
AK,
obviously,
but
but
I'm not even sure of that.
also
Jack.
I'm
I'm not like Snake.
I'm trying to
I never
wake up.
questioned
I
why
think
we
I know
fought.
why I fell
There
asleep
was
in
no
the middle of
purpose,
the race.
no way
earlier.
out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to
Like
kill.
I've got the
If
heating
you
on
didn't,
because I
you were
did
the one they shot
laundry,
instead.
so I've got the heating
It's
on
okay.
for a little
No
bit
one is
to
blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every
try to
day.
get it to dry
The kind
just
with
a
macho
touch
guys
faster.
and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built
But
us from the
heat
ground
has
up
an
into
effect
killing
of
machines.
sometimes knocking me out.
We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
And I can
Gunpowder?
actually feel the
In the
heat from
food?
here, so
The gunpowder had toluene
yeah,
in it,
it's
giving it
probable
hallucinogenic properties.
that's why I
It
fell
kept us
asleep.
drugged, controllable.
Oh my god.
Then I didn't actually sleep all that well last
When
night.
the Civil War ended,
so...
those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs.
Yeah.
They gave me a new life in the States. I can't
Not
complain.
100% with it at the moment, but
But
we'll see what
changed.
happens.
The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No. No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me.
Definitely not.
I didn't know anything about you, I admit
I
that.
enjoy
Where you were
hitting the thought
born, how
button
you grew
when
up.
the opportunity
But I
comes up.
know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
You're beginning to get on my nerves. It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
I promise the
The
gameplay
last
will
2
start
years with
shortly.
you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married, but I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Whatever.
And as soon as the call finishes, we get released, as per Olga's promise. And yes, we are still naked. Of course, yeah. Very skillfully placed, straw. Now, of course, it does mean we don't actually have, well, anything, actually. Oh, there's a ration here. I didn't know there was a ration here. I mean, no reason not to. So I can't get through into, like, the holding cell area. In here is some cold medicine. I might need it, I might not. And then in here is the final node of the game, actually. Yeah. So now if we pause the game, yeah, so we're now in Arsenal gear, as was mentioned earlier. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it, like that the image there, it kind of reminds me of Discworld in a way. And if you know what I'm referring to there, then you are awesome. Anyway, Through to the jejunum. And now things really start to get
Right.
weird.
Do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Yeah, shit is starting to get weird. Okay, so I can punch, but I can't attack. Ah, this call.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles
I'm on
to
the
go.
opposite side of
I
the
looked
room
up and
from
saw
my
a glowing
TV, so
orange
not
object in
likely.
the sky to the east.
Or not as
It was
likely.
moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Get real.
Yeah. Now, at this point, we start getting random calls. And then they are random.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
I'm sure I've got plenty that I can do. Okay, now I'm still game over if discovered, so I have to be careful. But I do have a cardboard box here that I can use to help me. Right. Now, I'm trying to remember the way across here, or the best way to go across. So now I don't think that guard comes all the way down, but he comes down enough.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Now there is a lot of these, and they more okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, now that is a bandage, I believe, down there. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Go on. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Whoops. I should be okay. Hopefully.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
What if I could? Okay, yeah, there you go. Now the problem is I can't grab guards either. I could punch, but I can't do much beyond that, so I'm just gonna wait for this guard to come back. There we go.
Actually, there is something I've been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room.
Even the
should I
call
put it?
begins
It
distorting
was like
now.
they were intimate. I'm
Get
sorry.
real.
Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but
That's right.
Anyway, through we go to the ascending colon. Now, in this room, we're actually locked in this room. Yeah. I don't know either. So I'm just going to take that in case I start sneezing, because it can happen. Now, I do need to take these calls as they come through, because there's one in particular we
anemone or
need.
clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Yeah. So that door's locked. Even the door we came in from is locked.
Variety level 13. Rescue Merrill. The return of Ginola.
That's footage from the VR missions side game for the PS1. Kind of gutted that they never redid. Oh, yep. Radar starts glitching out. So much so I'm actually going to skip this call because... I mean, yeah. Tori! Hello, Tori. I don't know why I'm singing that, but yeah. How are you doing this evening? How was your dinner? How's you? I am doing good. Honestly, I am a little tired because I fell asleep unexpectedly. But yeah, no, I am doing good. I'm gonna answer that call.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in
God,
Flapjaw
this is a famous
Space
line.
with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
I love that line. That's an infamous line as well. So there's literally nothing I can do at this point.
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
Okay, now this call, this is the one we were waiting for.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
The
I
fucking
suppose.
Patriots.
Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I
It's
did.
a fair point.
I reported
I'm
every
spying
detail
on
of your
you, but
personal
I
life to
suddenly,
them
but
these
I
2
love you.
years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been
That-
fun.
Like
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
that doesn't make sense
like
to me.
what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great
God, ow.
performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I
Sitting on my
really
phone, it
wanted
just went off.
was for you to see
Tickled
the
me like
real me.
crazy.
It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really
TMI.
are.
Look,
The
I wasn't
person I knew
expecting.
isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense,
It wasn't
the
pleasurable, if that's
deception
what you're
was my
thinking.
own.
It actually was
Jack,
quite jarring.
I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying.
So what are you up to tonight, Tori?
Rose, what's going on?
How's Ghost doing? How's you doing?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake.
Been waiting long?
Yes, Snake it is. Proper garb. Hold on. I thought he was supposed to be clean shaven.
Where's my gear?
Tried to do
Right
some
over there.
housework, but heart rate went stupid. Okay. Yes, give me my damn gear. I don't want to get banned
That's
on
more like
Twitch
it.
because
Everything you had when you were
because
captured
of
is still there.
gratuitous ass shots. Not that they're that gratuitous. Or detailed, for that matter. So, I just washed my hair and I'm playing Disney trying to chill.
Sorry about
Ah,
earlier.
okay, fair
I
enough.
had to use you as bait to gain
Oh, he
access
is
to Arsenal.
clean-shaven.
It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
That's
You
because I
never
gave him
asked.
the shaver earlier.
Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still
Also,
waiting
double
on
mod
that.
duties, but
So,
here,
it was
but
rigged by the
here
Patriots?
more than
Looks like
there.
it. From
Yeah,
what
I
can
saw
tell,
Bone
Arsenal
went
is headed
live.
for
I'm
Manhattan.
presuming
I don't know what
it's
Solidus is
it's
planning, but we'll have to
him
deal
that
with
you're
it one way or another.
you're
There's
also
also a
modding
trooper
for.
production model raise ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah,
Oh, thank fuck
Olga
for
left
that.
this for you.
He's doing that mental health of it. Oh, I know the one you meant. But trust him here more than there. Oh, well. Too flashy and you're cool. Aw,
Why?
Tori, you're gonna make me blush.
Olga asked me to give it
Again.
to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
So, force tutorial time.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut.
Guess what?
Push it forward
what?
to lunge and strike.
Tough
You can
shit.
guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down.
Oh,
you should be
you
able to
meanie.
deflect a bullet or two.
Okay, so what I can do here is I'm going to switch this to the back of the blade. And then, like, I can't use anything here. Now, Snake has the dog tag. I need to get it.
Damn, kid.
Now, I gotta be quick about
What are you
this.
thinking?
Yeah, that's fine.
Moron.
Oh, you fucker.
Damn, kid.
Come on. There we go. Yes, I do need to knock him out in order to get the dog tags. Now the dog tag he has is determined by
What are you thinking?
yeah, fuck you. No, yeah, so it's determined by the difficulty you're playing on. So, like, you can have Meryl's dog tag, you can have Liquid Snake's, he could have his own. I think if I remember right, on extreme difficulty, he has got like Hideo Kojima's. So the reason I've turned the blade blue there is so that I hit with the back of the blade rather than with the front. Oh, hello, Maligo. I did not see you sneak in here. Thank you very much for the hydrate. But no, much appreciated. So there's nothing really that I can do here. I just have to let the time it's timed. It's like, there we go. There we go. There's a cutscene here, so I'm gonna
time to go.
hydrate while it plays. I got more drink
If you
today,
run out of
so
ammo, you can have mine.
You got
even
enough?
if I nearly collapsed getting it, I have more drink.
Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Oh, so yes, infinite ammo as he points to his bandana. Which, of course, from the first game, and even this game as well,
Snake,
actually,
Have you ever
the bandana
enjoyed killing
is a
someone?
special
are you
item that
talking
gives you
about?
unlimited
I'm not
ammo.
sure.
Well, it's equipped.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember.
How
It's not
dare
VR
you
that's doing
lie.
this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a
I'm
hero.
good. Was
Jack the
exploring the
Ripper,
town. I'm
a
in
dirty
business trip
reminder
this
of
weekend.
a terrible
How are you?
mistake.
Legends don't
Have
mean
you
a
been
whole
able
lot.
to
I was just a name to exploit.
go up that
just like
mountain that you
you.
were talking about the
People
other
will
day?
remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future?
Get
You can
real.
stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Pick something and run with it.
Find something to believe in.
Oh,
and
speaking
find it
of
for yourself.
running,
And when you do, pass
I
it
am
on to the
not
future.
looking forward to this bit.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
I haven't understand what
Snake,
you told this
Raiden,
game keeps
Otacon,
talking.
you alright?
Is it?
So
Hang
are
on,
the
am I being
hostages.
overpowered
That's good
by it?
news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Not really, but for me it's distracting from understanding. Ah, okay. Well, game over if discovered. We've been discovered. Game over. Thank you. Nah, it's forced. I'm okay, thank you. I don't think I'm just trying to bring my heart rate down. Hope you enjoyed exploration. I was just, okay, so I was just asking, just while I'm holding it here, I was just asking if you had, like if you had a chance to climb the mountain that you were talking about the other day. Right, so this bit. Ugh. So M9 out. Now Snake is going to kill people here. I'm justifying this as a pacifist run insofar as I'm not killing anything. But this does get complicated in a hurry, so I'm gonna equip the body armor that I picked up earlier. Oh, God. Okay. I gotta be careful. I can't let them pick on him. No. I'm playing this. I'm playing this a little bit, cautiously. Oh, nice shot. Okay, so I think I got them all so far. Snake is taking a lot more damage than I'm comfortable with, though. That's the only thing. I do also have stun grenades, and I do like using them here. Oh no, we delayed it till our colleagues coming this week, but it might be a mistake as forecast says there's going to be rain next weekend. Isn't that always the way of things? Right. Now I'm just gonna throw a grenade up here. Oh shit. Okay, that was fine. Nah, I think I just hit Snake with that annoyingly. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna do a manual heal here. Come on! There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, that should not kill him, actually. Oh shit. Okay, Snake, will you get up? Oh shit. Right, so I've got a problem now because I need him now. I mean, I could use the HMT, I guess. Oh shit. Come on. There we go.
You want to be left behind.
There we go. I tell you what, let me try it the other way. I'll use the blade here. Come on. I need Sneak to. Oh shit. I need Sneak to kill stuff. Wow, they are perfectly tracing me as well. Come on. Oh, bullshit, that hit me. Oh. Ooh. Right, that doesn't count as a death, cause it, yeah. Ah, I didn't kill him. His Snake's killing him. Oh. Oh, thank you, Snake. Pick it up. Hit! As long as I don't use the stab attack, Oh, I think I just got my brain. Oh, I gotta be careful. Snake's gonna die, is what I was about to say.
Stop kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Ah, shit. Right, I'd rather start with PG-19 instead. Actually, do I have Pentazamine? No, I don't. I just saw your message. Mine or Valigo's? Okay, I hit him, so I'll not use you yet. Okay, you're hit. You're hit. Oh my god. Snake, will you... Hang on. Now, what I can do is I can intentionally knock him out so it prioritizes the other. So the guards can prioritize me instead. Okay, now they're starting to be knocked out. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, that affected no one, that one. Oh, Jesus. I'm in trouble because... Okay, hang on. Come on. No, I'm not alright. God. Yeah. I'm gonna try and rush it this time, because I need to get through that door. Okay, he's dead. Ow! Snake! What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Oh, okay, this got complicated in a hurry. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Snake!
Right, take the
I don't think he gives me health infinitely. Oh, no! Fuck! Gave it a good go.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Ah. Right. This was the bit that I was not looking forward to, which is annoying because the bit that I am looking forward to is next, is after this. Okay. Right. High frequency blade. Body armor. Actually, hang on. No, before I do that. Stun grenade. Oh shit, that's bad. Yep, that's just knocked him out. Right, let me, come on.
Don't push it.
I was holding the button to pick it to... was literally holding the button for the menu to come up, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh my god! Here. Ow. Yeah, this bit sucks, but what can you do? Did I? Oh, that was a kill. I need to die. I accidentally stabbed. I need to actually die. There we go. Die. There we go. I accidentally stabbed someone.
Raiden, respond. Raiden! Raiden!
Right, right. High frequency blade, body armor. Go. Come on. So basically, what I'm trying to do this time is I'm trying to take the shots and let Snake kill here. That's my thinking.
Now, go!
Come on. So glad there's no friendly fire from Snake. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, oh, well, that worked. I'm not risking that. Sorry I'm not saying much, sorry I'm not looking at chat right now. I want to get through this bit. Oh, you got you already. Now there is actually a... Oh, hi. Get up. Oh, what was that slide? Whoop, sorry, Snake. Okay, it's quieted down, it looks like. There we go, right. First part done. Oh! Like, okay, dinner tasted good for sure. It wasn't healthy, but in a mood, so screw it. Comfy food. Yes, exactly. Comfy food. Comfy food is best. Right, now there is actually a glitch that I can do, to get through that door while it's locked. Seriously. But, well, I'm through it now. What I might do... screw it. I was debating going through here and then saving and
Raiden,
reloading
about
that
this
save so I
colonel
can
of
show you,
yours.
but
I found out where he is.
not
Where?
worth.
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal.
Mm.
And
There
the
we go.
encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI. the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth.
Get real.
The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've
Yeah,
done so
kinda.
Raiden,
There's such a
Snake,
cacophony
what's
of noise
happening around
in
here?
I don't
Sorry,
know. What I do know is that
I hate
you're
to tell you
standing
this,
right
it's
here in
only
front
gonna
of
get
me.
worse.
Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Anyway, through we go to the Sigmoid colon. Well, at least it gives lawyer fine breed still a bit meh.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
Whatever. What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Yeah, okay, so they do give you a ration here. I'm actually gonna take a save here as well. With Rose being quote-unquote kidnapped, we don't actually get to speak to her, but the save still works. Now this bit's gonna suck. So where we're trying to go is actually up that ladder. Yeah, it ain't that easy. Yep, the Tengus are here as well. And a lot of them. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the high frequency blade. That wasn't me, that was... Right. I gotta protect Snake a little here. Okay. Oh, that's Snake. Oops. I guess I can't use rations, or I can't open the menu if I'm too close to Snake or something. I don't know. It's weird. So kills that Snake does, oh yes, the game will do this as well. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't me, that was Snake. Come on, spawn. That wasn't me, I didn't actually get the chance to hit him. Yep. Yeah, the game makes you do it twice. This is actually going better. Oh shit, hang on. Okay, my alarm is going off for my next set of meds. So I'm gonna take care of this, I'm gonna give you some Colonel calls, cause there's a lot more we haven't heard yet.
Weapon mode SOCOM level 1. Destroy all targets to reach the goal. Number of targets, 3. I say again, your duty is to infiltrate Zanzibar land and seize Kiomar, an abducted Czechoslovakian biologist. Snake, they've input both detonation codes. The only way to stop
Thank you for the hydrate,
is to use
illegal.
the
I
card
just
key
did
to
that while I was doing
re-input
the
code.
meds, so I kind of just doubled it together.
That reminds me, I saw Kubiyama the other day in Chile. He said to keep those codes. Snake, take the power plant out. Set C4 explosives on 4 key points to destroy the structure.
Huh?
Snake, destroy
Good
the
man
power
taking
plant's
meds so I
main
don't
turbine.
yell. I don't like
It's
yelling.
located in the
Well,
B1 floor
yelling
of the
gets your
plant.
heart rate
Get
up,
into
and
the
I don't
B1
like
floor.
your heart rate getting too high. That sounds really bad out of context, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Fuck it all, don't give a shit anymore. Fuck it all, flip the table, screw you all.
Oh, Sneak. Oh. Okay. Oh. There we go. Ooh, hi. Okay, that was me. Okay, that was either. Where the hell is Snake? Okay. Come on! Just let me knock you out. I'm trying to save your lives here. I know you're trying to take mine, but come on. No, I think the number of guards, the number of Tengus that you have to fight is entirely dependent on the difficulty that you play on. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I didn't stab you. I'd know if I stabbed them. Okay, well, somehow you didn't guard that. We're done. Woo! That's definitely the easier one. I mean, yeah, same, but it does sound a bit bad out of context. Yes, Tori. I don't want to get your heart rate up too high. We have Ghost for that. I mean, what?
Fortune.
It's been a long
Also,
wait, Silent
hello
Snake,
you.
the root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless night. The only thing we live for is to see it. Our wait is almost over.
You can't
It
be
kind of
serious
is,
about
yes.
ordering the new.
Since no one can
Although
kill
we're
me,
still not
I
done.
may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Silent Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
want eternal rest, I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
certainly
know
gonna
what
try.
your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
That is the truth. He really didn't kill our father. Yeah, Ghost is trying not to kill his wife. Yes, that's always a good thing. He kind of likes me a little. Just a little.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Oh, you want it unacceptable? I'm literally in the rectum right now. Like, I shit you know, that's what this room's called.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days.
No, I haven't.
Or is it
I've
one
not
of the
killed
S3
anyone.
plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
The worst I've done is I've taken a few...
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though.
Now, there's nothing I
Using
can do
fire to
here.
fight
I
fire,
just need
creating
to
the perfect assassin to
let
retire
this
Solid
happen.
Snake's brother.
Okay, you're a fool. That's fine.
S3 stands for
my
Solid
health at?
Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando.
Okay, I'm
When
just gonna do a bit of
Foxhound no
forward
longer
planning
exists,
here.
a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know?
Ah, there
Jack?
it is. That's what I was trying to get to spawn.
I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you. And their plan, too.
Yes, I very much like
Solid
you,
Snake's sudden
I very much
appearance,
like you
your
alive too,
arrival.
Tori,
It
so,
was obvious
yes,
the Patriots were among my ranks.
you put Ghost
I
in
had
his
to smoke out
place
the
if,
agent before the
if
mission
he makes
entered
your
the
heart
final
rate go too
phase.
high for
Who
any
came in
reason, good or
handy
bad.
As bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
So that it's basically an interactive cutscene of sorts. So yeah.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
This is the bit of the game I'm looking forward to. Remember those 25 Metal Gear Rays?
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now
They've all
you should
come
die
to say
as
hi.
the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Fortunately, they only come at you 3 at a time. But... oh, this bit sucks. Like, this bit really sucks. But I enjoy the challenge. Oops, that was not what I wanted. What I will do, where's my stinger? Okay, there it is. Okay. Did I actually throw that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna go kinda quiet here while oh, shit. Okay, that's good. That's kind of what I wanted. Okay, so now that I've got you up, with one of them up, oh shit, I did not hear it. I did not hear the tones. die. Thank you. Oh, fuck, I did not even hear it fire that.
Raiden, come in. Raiden?
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Alright, let me try the other tactic that I sometimes do. Oh, that other tactic's not gonna work. Just die. There we go. You're dead. That's fine. Two down. Come on. Okay. Three done. Oh, come on. Okay, there. Uh. Four down. Oh, hi. Give me that ration. Okay. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Oh, that was not what I was aiming at, but oh shit. You're basically dead, so that's 5 down. Where is it? You're dead. Whoops. Okay, not the end of the world, that. Come on. You can tell how much I'm having to concentrate here. Right, so that's 7 dead, I think? 5, 6, yeah. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on, jump up. Doing all right. Again, thank you. Weird. Too far away. Oh, that big me? Really? Wow. That wrecked me. Shit. There we go. That's it. We're done. Whew! So, on hard difficulty, you have to destroy 10 of them. I think it's 10. Or do enough damage to the equivalent of 10. On extreme, which I have done before, you have to destroy 20 of them.
I expected a little more fight than that.
But, yeah, 20 of them. Like, that fight on extreme difficulty is, even if it goes perfectly, about 10 minutes.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
Whew. Oh, thank you for the GG.
This is suicide.
Much appreciated.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Huh?
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
I love how they had to have a subtitle that is literally just or oh that was horrible. Also, I know the P90 is supposed to be a really good, really balanced weapon. I don't think you can do that with it though.
Live. You have to.
I could be wrong though.
Oh God.
Bye-bye, Mr. X.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Except...
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
Yeah, that virus has finally kicked in. Took fucking long enough.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
I do like this. This.
Damn the Patriots!
Damn them all to hell!
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Yeah, the fight downstairs didn't go well either.
Snake?
Bring him in.
And, yeah. We're not dead, but I'm about to wish we were. So, yep, so saving at the rectum. That's, yeah, that's a sentence.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Semi-interactive cutscene here.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond
So,
repair.
Snake
I
and
admit
Fortune
that
are
I
to my
underestimated
left.
you.
Ocelot's further left. And Metal Gear Ray's to the right. That one's the original.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead,
Now,
my
this bit
son.
sucks. Ugh! Oh!
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
Now,
It's not him I
that
want
is
the answers
even
from.
harder in the original version of the game. Like, you only have to match for 15 seconds, regardless of difficulty, in
What do
this
you
game.
mean?
If I had
That's
gone
not
with the
your
original
business.
PS2 version of
Oh,
the game,
really? It so happens
I
have
would
some
have had
business
to
of my own
match
attend to.
Planning to
at
hijack
that
Arsenal?
level
Huh?
You were
for
going to screw me
anywhere
over, weren't you?
between 10
Who talked?
seconds on
Ocelot?
very easy
Not exactly.
to 70
I was the one who
seconds
used Ocelot
for
to suggest
extreme.
the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you
Can you
Arsenal
imagine
to
that on
begin
extreme
Why
difficulty?
the uncharacteristic generosity?
Mashing
I'm no
at that
philanthropist.
speed,
Arsenal
at
is
that
far
kind
from
of level,
impregnable. It needs other Metal
for
Gears as
over a
guards,
minute.
a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and
That was
land
15
support to
seconds
function
and it killed my
efficiently.
shoulder.
Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names
Whew.
of the Patriots.
Now, get comfy because
They were planning to
this
extend their
is
control
a
to digital
lot of
information
cutscenes
flow
coming
with
up.
GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
a lot of it's
including
interesting
that
though,
list
so
of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And
you'll know
once you
when we
knew
get
who
to
they
the
were,
interesting
you would
stuff.
cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Oh, yeah. And now Ocelot pipes up.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Yes, a replica of the first game,
Ames and the
basically.
president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped
PC's
into
getting
Snake.
between me and the PC. We'll be lurking for a few. No worries,
Even
Torre.
rookies can fight like men of
You take care of
experience.
yourself, okay?
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the
Huh, I
Patriots.
just realized
We
something.
provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
And, yeah. Nobody can hit fortune, but Ocelot makes it look effortless.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Poor little fortune. I forgot her name for a
Do
sec.
you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
Now you understand Ocelot's actions
Pure
aboard the tank.
self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Don't you wish you could fire missiles from your tentacles? That's really not a sentence I've ever said before. Don't expect to ever say again.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
I don't care how skillful you are. I don't care like how powerful your exoskeleton is. How do you manage to
How's this
deflect
then?
every single one of those bullets?
Damn.
Well, Fortune ain't dead yet.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die! Everybody down!
What was that about not having psychic skills?
Impossible!
No. No!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
Oh, ow! God, ow. Sorry about that.
No! No! No, not now! Brothers!
I love how he just literally popped into existence there.
I've been waiting for this!
Huh, no, the thing I noticed
can't
is
be.
not what it was. Huh, never mind.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Yeah, but you're already dead, so, mainly shuffle off. Also, I don't know why he decides to fire more missiles. It didn't work before, and the technology is still there. So, what makes him think that firing more missiles is going to have a different effect?
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Now, how did he manage to break out of handcuffs? Like, physically break them? I have no idea. But he does. Okay, and then Arsenal begins moving again after that. into the New York area. Because that would be the bridge that we started at the very, very beginning of the game. Washington Bridge, Lincoln Bridge, yeah. Now, this scene was initially a lot longer than this. And I'll explain why, and I'll explain why it's not anymore. So Arsenal's going through the water there, and then it fades to white. And then the next thing, Arsenal is now in the middle of the fucking city, having crashed into like a fuck ton of buildings and whatnot, before grinding to a halt. And what building is this? Oh, well, it was?
Federal Hall.
So the earlier cutscene there, for those who don't know, the earlier cutscene was initially a lot longer.
You know
Like,
what
it
day
actually
it is
showed Arsenal entering the New York area, and actually plowing through those buildings.
That's right.
Before crashing, like causing all kinds of devastation.
George Washington
and
took
whatnot.
office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today.
And eventually
And it
crashing
happened
into
right
Federal Hall, and then the cutscene picks
We
up
were going
where
to declare
it
another
did there.
independence, the dawn of a new nation.
Now,
Here.
the reason that it was taken
The
out,
end of
like,
the
it would have been a
Patriots'
cool
secret
scene,
rule.
and under different
Liberation of this
circumstances,
country.
it probably
This
would have
was
remained
where
in
it
the
was
game,
supposed to begin.
if
This
not
is
for
where freedom
one
could have been born.
rather infamous event, to put it mildly. That event being
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack,
9/11.
it's not power I want.
So
What I wanted to
basically,
take back from the
this game,
Patriots
the
are things
original
like freedom,
substance version
civil
of this
rights,
game,
opportunities.
was
The
scheduled
founding
to be
principles of this
released
country.
in October of 2001, I
Everything
believe it
that's about
was.
to be wiped out by their digital censorship.
But of course,
Listen to me.
by
We're
that
all born
point,
with an
I mean,
expiration
September
date.
11th happened.
No one lasts forever.
Like a month
Life is
before it
nothing
was
but a
scheduled
grace
to be
period
released,
for
and
turning the best of our genetic material into
significant
the
loss,
next
with
generation.
a significant loss of life, and the rest of the city,
The data of life is
actually
transferred
the
from
entire
parent to
world,
child.
still reeling from
That's how
the
it works.
immediate aftermath of
But
those
we
attacks.
have no heirs, no legacy.
Showing
We
Arsenal
brothers are called
destroying
les enfants
much of the city
cloned
was
from our father, with the ability
probably
to
a
reproduce
step too
conveniently
far,
engineered
all things
out.
considered.
What is
So
our legacy if we cannot
they
pass
took the decision
torch?
to cut it out
Proof of
of
our
the game
existence,
prior
a
to
mark of
release.
some sort.
And in hindsight, although it makes this scene a bit janky, it was
When the
like, oh,
torch is
we're in the
passed on
water,
from
okay,
parent to
Arsenal's
child,
moving, we're in the water, oh, we're
it
suddenly
extends
Federal Hall
beyond
for some
DNA.
reason.
Information is imparted as well.
Although it is janky and abrupt,
All I want
it is I do think it was the right
by
decision.
history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling
That's,
the digital flow of information.
Like, I think if
want
it
my
left the
memory,
scene in
my
here, the
existence
game
to
would not
remain.
have sold anywhere
Unlike an
near
intron of
as
history,
well as it did.
I will be remembered as an
I think it would have
axon.
received a lot
That
more
will be my
criticism
legacy,
than it
my
received.
mark in history.
And
But the Patriots would deny us even that.
well,
I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
yeah.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a
I
kind
know
of
shit
consciousness
really
formed layer by
begins to
layer in the
unravel.
crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something
I'd be
that
worried
should
if
not
they
be
did.
passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world,
To be fair,
trivial
they always
information
say
is
history
accumulating every second,
is written by the
preserved in
victors.
all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just
Now
look
there
at the
is
strange
some
juxtapositions of morality
truth
around
in
you.
what's being said here, even
Billions
in
spent on
our
new weapons
reality.
in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul
Not a
searching?
chance.
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Don't even say it.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant
welcome back,
the
Tori.
so-called truth
I
you
hope you're
once
feeling
embraced.
better.
Should someone like that be able to
hope
decide
Missy's
what is truth?
calmed down a
Should
bit as
someone
well.
like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the
There's
individual.
more truth to that
Too
than
much
they could have
power
ever
for an immature
realized.
species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used
I'm
to
good,
struggle
went and lay
with.
down to the head.
Now,
Oh,
we
good,
think
good,
for
good.
you.
I'm glad.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
Yeah.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is
Didn't
not
even
you, a
get to
soldier
that
trained
point,
in the
if
image
you
of
get what I
Solid
mean.
Snake.
It's all good now, back to chill here.
It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance
Oh, I think I
that
get
made
what
you
you
what
mean,
you
yeah.
are.
Good.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Yeah.
What you
You're always
experienced
welcome to chill
was
here.
the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
I promise the cutscenes are coming to an end soon. I promise they are.
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly
Poor
right. So
little
you see,
Rose.
you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering
She's
the
literally the
results.
best. Oh, hang on.
I think that's enough
Trust I've
talk.
gotten.
It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Trust I've gotten.
Think again.
So,
I'm
Missy's
through
first
doing what
indicator.
I'm
I tried to
told.
listen. She's
Oh,
literally
really?
the best dog.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah,
If
and
you
wasn't she
die,
the
my child dies.
Wasn't she
The
the stray
termination of
as
vital
well?
signals
The
from your
the one that was
nanomachines
abandoned.
means
You
the
just
death
picked
of
up
Olga's
by
child.
chance.
Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Now, the first time I saw the AI kernel face on like that,
Jack.
with melted skin,
My
that
son.
actually freaked the fuck out of me.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
She's only been with us since April. Eesh.
By the way, Jack,
Well,
I
it's
was
a
the
good
one
thing
who
she
killed
came
your parents.
into your life then.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Oh, how dare we?
It's time we were both free.
Well, thanks for the sword. Also, I love how in this cutscene he's still wearing the body armor, even though I don't think we
I have
actually
other
have
reasons
it.
for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
So what, you're gonna slice and dice us to get in my nanomachine so you can read it?
Brace yourself.
Here we go. Ah. Right. Oh no, I did get to keep the body armor. Perfect. Oh shit. There we go. So again, I just need to kill Solidus with the back of the blade. Oh, I hate these rockets so much. we go. Way! Get back. Now, I can stun them a little bit. I accidentally abused iframes there, but sure. Okay.
Take this.
There you go. There we go. Okay. I mean, this isn't too bad. Oh crap! My alarm's going off. Not a good time for that. Oh crap! Oh, that's the one for my dose. Give me a sec. I need to just take this. Yes, story. I already did just take them. That's why I was paused. Okay. So when you get to the halfway mark, this happens. So he doesn't fire rockets at us anymore. Don't think that makes him less dangerous. If anything, it makes him more dangerous.
Let's go.
And we get another call from the Colonel.
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last
9:30.
duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
No.
Yes, you are.
6 hours.
Doing nothing
Still,
but mere
6 hours
weapons.
from here.
No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no
Um,
right to think for itself.
Well,
Now,
there's not
it's
too much
time to
more of
fulfill your
this
purpose.
to go,
Defeat
so we'll see.
Solidus.
I think there's one more call I can actually get, so I'm gonna call Colonel back.
Right. Take Solidus down. Think about Olga's child and your Rosemary. You must win. Right. Take Solidus.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you basically can't do too much to me. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. And if I get some distance, you just do that. There we go.
Let's go. Over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna finish it with a punch kick. just for the swag more than anything else. And with that, we break his suit finally. Okay, what's the plan now, genius? Good plan. And somehow, that doesn't kill him. But that does. Also, the other thing that I kind of have to wonder is, like, the whole time that we're fighting and doing all this shit, there's not one, like, police helicopter. Fuck police helicopter. Like, not even one person visible for the longest time. I mean, like, what the hell? Yeah, so here I am, just standing in the middle of this ruined street in downtown New York. And there is not a soul to be seen. Until now. When suddenly everyone finally shows up. Sure, that makes sense.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are.
Also, hello, Snake.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see
There's stuff
is
that
only
actually
as
is
real
real.
as your brain
Sometimes you wish
tells
it
you
was
it is.
fiction.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in.
Now, I want to see one of these street
What we found
shots
important
actually
enough to
also
fight for.
included the
It's not whether you were right or
at least a
wrong,
shot
but how much faith you were
of
willing
the
to have. That decides the future.
the World Trade Plaza,
The Patriots are a kind of
which,
ongoing fiction too,
like
come to think
the
of
whole
it.
destruction of New York with Arsenal
Listen, don't
stuff,
obsess over words so much.
was also
Find the meaning
moved.
behind the words, then decide.
That one I'm not
You can
as
find
sure
your own name
about, but
and your own future.
Decide for myself?
Again,
And whatever
if
you
it did
choose
exist
will
and
be
was later
you.
removed,
I don't know if I
probably
can.
the right decision.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to
Choose your own
decide.
adventure.
It's up to you. By the way,
Also,
what
here's
is
a
that?
touch.
Dog tags.
Yeah, remember we set that right at the very start of the plant section? Or right at the start of the game, I should say.
Anyone you know?
Oh no, it was the plant section. My bad.
No, never heard the name before.
Well, fuck you!
I'll pick
I'm
my
going to
own name
zoom in here
and my own
because
I'll find something worth passing
Do
on.
you see that in the background?
They taught me some good things, too.
I know.
Nice little
We've
secret
inherited
there. I
freedom
know
from
it
all
was kind
those who
of a
fought
bit
for it.
shaky, but
We all have the freedom to spread
it,
the word. Even me.
yeah, there is
Snake,
actually a
what about
trophy in the
oldest child?
HD
Don't
version of the
worry.
game.
I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Also, I just want to say,
People you need to talk to.
like, I know there's a lot of shit going on, but how has nobody at all freaking the fuck out that there is a guy literally standing in the middle of a street with, like, weapons for days, and another guy standing in the middle of the street with a freaking katana and body armor and wearing broken handcuffs? Also, yes, Rose does actually exist. Sorta.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Goodbye, Emma.
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
Yeah, about that. I love how he's still there. Shit.
See me for what I am, okay?
What are you? Well, you're a spy. A pregnant spy. God damn. Even video game characters are getting laid more than I am.
Do you remember this place?
of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Happy anniversary, I guess.
I think I found something to
I wondered
pass
why it was
along
so
to the
quiet for a
future.
moment there.
What?
But it
He said
is this
all
part.
living things want their
Now, what I
genes
will
to
say
live
is,
on.
now I'm having
Are
to
you talking
keep
about the
talking here
baby?
a little bit
Yeah.
because
The genes
I
aren't
know
the
for a
only
fact the
thing we
music,
pass on.
this
There are
particular
too
track
many
does
things
get
that aren't written
DMCA'd,
into our
so I need
DNA.
to
It's up to
kind of
us
talk over
to
a
teach that
little
to our
bit.
children.
What kind of things?
But
About the environment, our ideas,
we are
our culture,
more or less at this point at the end of the game.
compassion,
How long have we been
sorrow,
going for?
joy.
2.5 hours nearly.
We'll tell them
Um,
everything together.
I'm just trying to think what
Is
I want to
that
do next.
Proposal?
So
This is for
there,
your
it's like
ears
because this is the HD version.
only.
Right. So now I'm gonna mute the music because that was the last line right there. This is for your ears only. So I'm gonna mute the music now just so that I don't have to constantly talk all over it. Um, but yeah, I can't skip this. By the way, this particular cutscene is completely unskippable. Uh, because it's also the end credits. They wouldn't want us skipping credits, would they? um, but no, this was a lot of fun. Um, I'm hoping I've met the conditions as well um for the no kills and for the dog tags. The dog tags is the one I'm most concerned about, to be honest. Um, but yeah, there is okay, cause the HD version of the game does have a little bit extra to do. So it um there is like VR missions in the game. I'm not gonna show those off because oh my god, that's painful. Oh, I have very painful memories of the VR missions in this game. There's a trophy in this game called Virtually Impossible, and it is like the entire it is like a complete the entirety of the VR missions with at least I think it's like at least a silver or bronze rank. Um so yeah. And like that trophy took me literally literally weeks to do. Like in between um it would have been university stuff at that point. Um but yeah. Um so I'm not gonna do the VR stuff. I'll explain briefly what it is though. So it's like you've got so it's like various mission types. So you've got like sneaking, try to sneak to your objective without being caught, take out all enemies without getting caught, um, disposing of bombs, in various locations, and also without being caught, and like some special missions as well, I believe. Some of the special missions are just downright weird. Um, but like that's going into it quite a lot, and it's not really something that I really care to show because there's like other streamers that do that. Like the VR missions on their own could probably be another um it's that could probably be another stream or two on its own. Um, which is not going to happen unless there's like significant demand for it. Um, but the other thing that this game introduces is something called Snake Tales. Now, Snake Tales were available in the original Substance version of the game, um, but not in the original Sons of Liberty version of the game, which is what I had. Um, but they included it in the HD remake, which I think is a nice touch. And do, I'm considering doing the Snake Tales because they're actually quite interesting, and in fact, one of them even touches on the VR missions. Um, I'm just trying to think how long it's going to take me to do them. Because the Snake Tales also all have multiple endings as well. Or, well, most of them have multiple endings. I don't know. I don't. I'm trying. Actually, that might need to be. I tell you what. I think if I'm gonna do that, if there's interest in me doing the sneak tales, I'm gonna do that as a separate stream. Um, and definitely before I touch upon MGS3, because there's 5 snake tales. As I say, they all have multiple endings. Um, and they're actually quite hard in some cases. Wait, did you finish it? What the MGS2? Yeah, MGS2 is more or less done at this point. It's just side mission stuff now at this point. So I do, as I say, I do have the sneak tales to do, but yeah, GG. Oh, thank you, Tori. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, sorry, was being a dog mom. That's okay. You gotta be a mom sometimes. I understand. Um, so I was just toying with the idea of doing like the snake tales side stuff. There's 5 of them. There's 5 snake tales, A, B, C, D, and E. Um, all of them are non-canon, but all of them are actually quite interesting, if a touch lengthy in places, and well, kind of difficult. Like each one's about an hour, so I'm not wanting to do it as part of this stream, but I would consider doing it in its own, the Snake Tales in its own stream. Um, and just going through all of them. And I would want to do that before I move on to MGS3, because while it's very much non-canon, yeah, it could be its own stream. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, uh, turning the music back on, because there's still a little bit more, as is Metal Gear tradition.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with.
I tell you what, I might do that as tomorrow's stream then.
And new species may rule over this planet.
And just go through them.
Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
This was a lot of fun though. And again, as is tradition.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
That would be the correct response. And, like, that confused the hell out of me when I played the game. Right. One killed? Oh, it counted the one that... Shit, I know which one it counted. It counted the one that was, the one that I accidentally stabbed, even though I died to try to reset it, it still counted it. Okay, whoops, whatever. I mostly did it. Let's just say that. Okay, now for getting all the dog tags on a difficulty, in the tanker, and I did go back for the one in the tanker that I missed, you end up getting the digital camera, to start off with, so you can save your favorite snaps. And for all the dog tags in a difficulty on the plant, you get the same for the plant. And then the more dog tags that you get from the same save as well, I should point out. So if I reload this save, for example, I would then... Right, so there we go. Plant cleared. So at this point, the game restarts. I'm just going to go back to the menu here because I want to check the tags. I think I have them all. But I want to make sure of it. Because I have a habit of missing a couple. Especially on the harder difficulties for some reason. It was worse. It's worse than MGS1, believe me. Special. Dog tag viewer. Okay, it was this one that I just saved. Okay, load completed. So the tanker, I showed this previously, but tanker, I got all the dog tags in hard difficulty, including this bastard. And then the plant, I'm hoping to see 100%. Yeah, got them all. Oh yeah. And there's a lot on hard difficulty. There's a lot of them as well. So there you go. It starts at 000, so there's actually 52 dog tags on hard. And like if I go to extreme, for example, like it's 54, which doesn't sound that bad, but some of them are quite brutal. I mean, on extreme difficulty, what do you expect? And then like what else have I got? So previous story here. So earlier in the game, they were actually talking about in the darkness of Shadow Moses. Now, what I could do is I could go through these previous stories, and like so this like if I go through the entirety of that, it unlocks a few like books. Now I'm not reading 129 pages worth of shit. So yeah. But there, in the darkness of Shadow Moses, the unofficial truth, by Nastasha Romanenko. And yes, it's 324 pages. And this basically is the entirety of the Shadow Moses of the first game, and a little bit after the fact as well. From the Stasha's perspective. And this is what Raiden was referring to here. And when the colonel, or well, the AI was like, I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me? That's what it's referring to. And I mean, you can read, like, as I say, you can read through all 324 pages of it. It is legitimately like a full book. But yeah, it is. And you've also got things like the casting theater as well. And you can have some fun with these as well. So like let's say for example, oh I don't know. Uh let's say the final battle actually. Let's say I'll just do this one. Yeah. You can actually change the characters in the cutscenes in this one. I don't think you can do it in Twin Snakes, but you can in this one. So I'm just going to shuffle it and see what we get. Okay, so Snake versus Fortune, apparently. Although the voice lines are still the same. Now that has to hurt. Also, apparently Fortune is now a cyborg. And you actually do get some like comical you do get some comical combinations sometimes. So for example, you can have Raiden fighting Rose. Anyway, you get the idea, so I'm just gonna cut that. Yeah, yeah, Snake, Ocelot, Vamp, Fortune, Rose, Snake 1998, yeah, the actual original MGS1 Snake. Same with Ocelot, and even random people, so like office workers, ladies, high-tech soldiers, so that's a search and destroy guard, the ninja, Otacon, even Meryl from the I think it's from the original game. I'm just gonna play this very briefly because I don't remember ever seeing Meryl. Okay, yeah, so the animated Meryl. There is a reason for that, and I know what the reason is. It's actually to do with Snake Tails, funnily enough. Snake in his tuxedo, original MGS1 Snake, the ninja form of Raiden. Wait, the ninja form of Raiden? Huh. The ninja version of Raiden? What one was that? Oh, jeez. I give you Grey Raiden. Jesus. No, that actually makes sense in a weird kind of way. But yeah, you can do that with a couple of cutscenes in the game. And then there's also a boss survival as well. Which is something. It's literally all the bosses in the game, starting with Olga and finishing it, like going through all of them, as like in one go with no breaks in between, and health and ammo carry over between fights. So, like for example, you start with Olga, you grab a little bit of equipment and whatnot, and then whatever you don't use, yeah, huh? Uh, all the tall, all the telltales are. Sorry, I don't get it. Lol, sorry, wrong chat. Don't worry, I have done that myself. Don't worry. Um, um, but yeah, but yeah, like, so I could start, like, I would start in the like, I'd start in the ogre fight, I would do that, and then suddenly I jump to the fat man fight. I think it skips the fortune fight because you can't really do much with it. And then you go from the fat man fight straight into the Harrier fight, and then straight into the vamp fight. Ghost is playing The Walking Dead. Oh, the Telltale series. Yeah, that makes sense now. Fair enough. Fair enough. No. It's fine. It's funny you say that because um I've been watching Gene play those games as well. So no, it's fine. It's fine. And then it's basically you try to get through it as quickly as possible, without dying, ideally as well. So, you've got the missions here as well. So the missions are the VR stuff. So I'm just gonna load a save just to briefly show you here. 54.2%. I have completed this, and then I think I cleared the data, so I've had to redo it. But like you can play as Raiden, then Ninja Raiden, X Raiden, which is well, I'm gonna show you this one. I'm gonna show you one of these missions because yeah, streaking mode rather than sneaking. Get to the goal through 5 consecutive stages without being discovered. I've got 2.5 minutes to do it all. Yes, we are naked. Oh, bye. Yes, apparently it's against the law to be streaking even in VR. Bye. Oh, bullshit. Anyway, you get the idea. And there's a lot of them as well, so if I go to select regular Raiden, for example, we've got VR missions which take place into like the kind of map, the not auto generated, but like the virtual reality looking areas. So you got to sneak past certain enemies, weapon modes where you got to destroy targets to get X amount of points. First person view mode is awkward to say the least, and variety mode is kind of awkward as well, actually. Fun, but awkward. And then the alternative missions take place in the real world maps. So we've got bomb disposal mode, basically uh, get all the bombs in the set time limit without being discovered. Elimination mode, tranquilize or neutralize or kill every enemy, again without being discovered. Hold up mode, yeah, just hold everyone up without being discovered. And photograph mode, which is again without being discovered and is deceptively difficult. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that on stream. And then we've got the snake tail side of things. What the fuck did I just read? Like, I'm watching somebody play Silent Hill 1, and I just saw like, someone just said about the grey children in the school. They just described them as, I'll just read the sentence, actually. Those little cock grabbers are the worst. Yeah, I actually don't want to load any data here. Yeah, so there's five. There's five snake tales here: a wrongdoing, big shell evil, confidential legacy, dead man whispers, and external gazer. Um, four of them take place. Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. Some take place in the big shell. Some take place on the tanker. Um, and one of them, you'll have to wait and see. It gets weird, that one. Um, but yeah, each one of these is probably about an hour, so I would definitely be doing that as its own stream. So I tell you what, I'll commit to that. I will do the snake tales from tomorrow. I don't have to worry about. I'm like, there's not going to be a challenge run or anything like that, or like no kills. If I have to kill something, I'm gonna do it in Snake Tales because it doesn't especially matter. Um, as I say, there are multiple endings though, so I will try to get the non. I will try to get the best ending for each of them. Which for one of them is going to be very hard. I just realized. Um, but I tell you what, that is a deal for tomorrow. Um, so I think with that, um, with that, I think I am going to. How long have I been going? 250. I'll try to be here at work meetings tomorrow. Oh, damn. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm trying. Okay, so 250 is not all that long. I mean, it is a bit of a shorter stream. I'll message you when I get done with meetings. That's fine. No worries, Tori. Actually, you know what? I think it's a bit of a shorter stream tonight, so I do apologize for that. But I think I'm gonna call it here. So let me figure out why my TV just turned black. Like, I'm not joking, my TV just turned black. Oh, I sat in the remote, so when I stood up, I turned it off. Yes. So let's get a raid going. It's a bit of a shorter stream today, but tomorrow I'm more than gonna make up for it, believe me. Thanks for the stream. Always enjoyed. Oh no, much appreciated, Tori. You are amazing as always. You know that. And so is Maligo as well, and all of the other lurkers. You're all just awesome people. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. Right. I've got a lot of options for raids this time. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I tell you what, let me read you into the person I'm watching. You can ask them themselves why they described the grey children as little cock grabbers. I mean, to be fair, if you know the enemy, it's kind of accurate, but, yeah. Still a weird thing to say. Okay, so let's get this raid underway. But yeah, no, thank you, Beligo, for the bits, the hydration. Thank you, Tori, for just being here, being an amazing mod, an amazing person in general. Thank you everyone else that stopped by, even if you're here just to lurk. It's always gratefully appreciated. And yeah, tomorrow I will come back at the normal time, so about 7 p.m. hopefully. And I will work through the snake tales because I do think they're interesting. They're interesting enough to warrant its own stream. So I'll see you here for that tomorrow. But yeah, remember folks, if you ever have a problem with American democracy, just hijack a super weapon and crash it through New York City. Yeah, it seemed to work for Solidus, you know, until we slashed his back. But yeah, go democracy. Take care, folks. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.